After the bungled encounter with the big boy, Doug suggested maybe a change of venue was in order. So we went over to a friend of his and mine, Randy Tricano's ranch. When Doug and I got to the water hole, we found what Randy had set up was an old horse trailer. You know, if you're going out west on a pronghorn hunt, there's no better way to find success than to sit at a water hole in a blind. And better yet, if you can find a structure that's already there, like this beauty of a horse trailer, the structure that the antelope have been used to, they'll walk past it day in and day out. All you've got to do is hide inside. Now, if you're hunting an area and you don't have a 2-horse trailer like this beauty right here to sit in, then a commercial blind like this is the answer. This here's a double bowl blind, and I like a sturdy, hardy blind like this. Something that's going to withstand those western winds that you're going to find in prime antelope country like Montana, Wyoming, or the Dakotas. Once you find the spot where the antelope are watering, you got a permanent structure or maybe using a pop-up blind, sit it out. The extreme temperatures are great for shooting an antelope over water in those conditions. Okay, so I'm not crazy, really. If you're wondering why I'm pretending to be a rancher and hauling hay around, it's not for winter livestock feeding. What I'm doing is setting up a series of markers, natural-looking markers, so when I'm in my blind, I can quickly look out and determine at what range the antelope are passing as they come into water. I've got a clump of hay at 20, 30, 40 yards, so I'm good at 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now in my mind, anything out past 40 yards is a long, long shot, and it becomes much more delicate and intricate to make sure what your yardage is, not to mention what the animal's doing, what the wind's doing, all sorts of things like that. So right now I'm set. Any animal that comes in there, it's good to go, and I can quickly judge, hopefully for success. It's pretty cool right now. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the day before the heat comes up, read a book, and look for some pronghorns. Just before midday, the antelope couldn't take it anymore, and they started coming in, 1, 2, 3 at a time. Unfortunately, everything in the distance was all does, and the antelope coming in were does. Just about the time that I was beginning to think this was girls' only day at the watering hole, kind of like girls' night out at the tavern, things changed. There's a buck coming right there. Up on the horizon again stood a buck. He was looking down, taking note of everything going on, and I had lots of action around the water hole. So I felt good that he was going to have confidence to make the move and come down in water. And that he did. He's coming to water, for sure. About 100 yards out, I took my last look at him. I had sized him up at 13 plus inches, good prongs, probably 5-inch prongs, and heavy bases. All I needed to know. He was a shooter. This far into the hunt, I wasn't going to worry about shooting a booner. I wanted a good pronghorn, and he had everything going for him. Within seconds, he hit the corner of the horse trailer, and I knew he was inside of 30 yards. He stopped, and I couldn't quite get a shot then because he was just off the corner of the horse trailer. But he took 2 more steps, and I knew I had him. Go down, go down, go down. Yeah! Gotta love those double lung shots. There's nothing faster. I gotta go take a look at this guy. Oh, out the escape hatch. Look at that. Oh, God. He's better than I thought he was. Oh, man. He's got really good prongs. Tall. He's got nice ivory on the tips. And I'll tell you what, he is fat. He's a fat old pronghorn. Best of all, this buck, he's been eating on this all summer. Prime alfalfa. So he's going to be a good eating buck. So, whew, what a hunt. That was great. I couldn't be happier with this buck, the shot, being in southeast Montana, especially hunting with good friends, which reminds me, I got to go call Doug Gardner because he dropped me off out here without my truck. So I'm going back to the blind, get on that cell phone and get Gardner out here to pick me up. Thank God for modern technology. I got on my cell phone. I got a hold of Doug before he got out of cell phone range. He raced back, helped me load that antelope up. Boom, we had him to a meat locker and out of that hot sun. What a great way to end the hunt.
That's not the end, though, for hunting in Montana for Kaiser and Friends.
Hi. Good shot.
Truck Vault's Extreme Hunts is brought to you by Winchester Ammunition, the American legend, Smith & Wesson, safety, security, protection, and sport. Nikon, the trusted name in optics. Truck Vault, manufacturers of the world's finest secure in-vehicle storage systems.